Hi, how are you? Saturday afternoon, sweltering heat here in South Carolina today, so I'm sure I'll look a little, as they say, dewy. I'm going to do another $3 sale for you today, and instead of new items today, I decided we haven't had enough vintage things recently, so I pulled some vintage things here, and everything that you see is going to be $3 each. $3, that's just one hand, just choose which hand. And just take a screenshot of me holding up the item if you want it, and it is yours. And I also brought out my trusty magnifying glass in case I need it here. Okay, so the first item here, this is a very old school cheese grater here, and it is an old one here. This one is called Bright Pride is the name of this old school cheese grater. It's probably functional. I don't know that I would use it as a functional thing. I'd use it as probably a decorative piece there. Okay, cheese grater. There you go. Next item here are these. Okay, what I'm going to show you is this one. This is what you're bidding on, is this one here. It's a 1950s tea, where you rest your tea bag when you have finished dunking. When your tea's finished turning the color you like it to turn there. So it's a sweet little thing. It says, "I will hold the tea bags." And this is one of these made in Japan little porcelain items from the 1950s. Has a little tiny chip on the, it's not really a chip there. That's a little paint loss on the front. There's a teeny little, it's not even really what I would call a chip. I guess I'd call it a chip. Let's call it a chip just to be safe. Okay, so you're getting this. And then you're also getting these two with it, but these two both have damage on them. So act like you're buying this one, and then you're just getting these two extra little ones as bonus. You see he lost his, here is his handle, here was his spout. And this one is, here is his spout, there was his handle. So anyway, all three of those are going to be $3. Next item here, this looks like, I don't know if this was this might have been a handmade tissue box here. It's a boutique style tissue box here, and it looks like it is made, I'm not sure how it was made. It looks like some decoupage, and I don't know what this is, if it's plaster craft or a clay craft or something like that, but it looks like it's in the theme of precious moments. The box itself is made of wood here. $3. If you like that, $3. This is kind of a unique little thing here. So it's this little bear box. Has gold foil on the front of it here. On the back of it, it says, "Inside this box is a fully jointed, furry, flocked baby bear. He considers stand and would like very much to be your friend." And the box is dated 1983. And it's a plastic on the sides of the box here. So it's kind of like a Valentine box, except for this is plastic. And it's an ornament, too. You can hang it up like that if you want. Now inside here is the little baby jointed bear here, and he's wearing a little sash, and the sash says Alaska. The sash is marked 1985, but the box is marked 1983. That's what it is, and that's going to be $3. He's about this big compared to my hand here. Then we have this, which is a very old school ceramic planter. Back it up. You know exactly who I'm talking to. Very old school ceramic planter here. Real pretty little planter. And it is, it has a number mark on the bottom of it here. Okay. And of course, you're going to need to clean it out here and clean it up. I don't know that these are chips, or if this is, this might be all cleanable right here. I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it's actually paper that's stuck on it right there. Okay, so it looks like a lot of this is cleanable here, but it's a really pretty little, and there's no cracks or anything, or any chips that I can see on it anywhere at all. Real pretty little planter here. Okay, $3. Next item here, this is a little acrylic bunny rabbit. Just a little bunny rabbit statue, acrylic. There he is. He looks like glass though. Very pretty little guy. $3. Next item here, this is a spoon rest. It's an Asian pattern on there. You can see this is all textured here. Spoon rest. And it looks to be in very good shape. I don't see any cracks or chips or anything like that. It's going to be $3. The next one here, this is a beautiful item here. This is a vintage perfume bottle here. Okay, very, very pretty. A lot of gold gilding on there, and the glass is etched as well. This is all glass. And this is where you put your perfume in and apply it. And it actually has still a heavy scent of perfume on it right here. To get that scent off, you would, of course, soak this in vinegar. It's a very familiar scent of perfume, too, but a heavier scent, almost like a, I don't know, like a Halston or something like that. Okay, so perfume bottle, very sweet and delicate, $3. Next item here, this is a vintage Lefton China photo frame, porcelain photo frame. And it is in super condition. You have your red Lefton label on the back of it here. Pretty little photo frame, small. That one's $3. Everything's $3, $3. This next one here is it's a handmade, hand crocheted table runner here. This is half of it that you're looking at because I haven't folded, of course. Now I do see a couple of spots on here, a couple yellow spots, right about there. I don't know if you can see those. They're very faint, and I actually think that if you worked at them, you could probably get them out. So it's a pretty, and it's long too. Let's see how long it is. It's going to be about, I'm going to say it is about, let's say about 46 inches long. That's my good guess here. And it's white. Crocheted, hand crocheted runner there. The next item here, this is an old aluminum. It says made in Italy. It's a garlic press, an Italian garlic press, an old school one, aluminum. Very cool. So it says made in Italy right there on the side. Garlic press, $3. Then what do we have here? Okay, the next thing is this vintage bundt pan. So it comes like this. You can carry your bundt pan around like that. How about that? Regular size bundt pan. And then you twist this little handle like this and it pops off. And so here's your plate. And here is your bundt pan. Old school thing here. See? You get to carry it like that. So that is also going to be $3. Then I have these are so adorable here. Excuse me. I have the fan on me here. Now it's making my voice dry. Okay, look at this adorable little vintage apron here. Isn't that sweet? It's very, very cute. So it has a one pocket apron and it's smocked. Look at that. It's all smocked at the top here. Really sweet. And it is needle pointed. So it has all this. This is all needlepoint. The blue is all needlepoint on the yellow gingham old school apron. It's going to be $3. And then I have this old school apron here too, which again, just adorable. Isn't that sweet? And this one has two bluebirds on the front of it, and the bluebirds are pockets. They're your apron pockets right here. Bluebird apron, $3. Next we have this cookie tin. This is the original Toll House cookie tin, and I believe this is from the early to mid 80s. Okay, cookie tin, larger size here. It's in really, really good shape. The inside of it is super clean. I will say that the outside of it, like where the lid, right around the rim of the lid, there's some. That's where you see some rusting on it there, but it's not like heavy-duty rusting. So original Toll House cookie tin, going to be $3. Next, this is a cool little thing. This is a little keychain thing here. Maybe you could add it onto a necklace or something. It's a little embellishment that is like a fishing lure. See? That's all jointed like this here. Real cute. Make them curve there. So it's a little fishing lure thing here, which you can put on your keychain, or on a keychain, I would say, or that's how it comes together here. or anything else you want to put it on. Fishing lure thing, $3. Excuse me. Next item here. This is a souvenir here, an old school vintage souvenir. It is made in Alaska. It's an authentic Alaskan craft from Ketchikan, Alaska. Okay, and it's like a little totem pole here. It just has its sticker on the back here, but you can put a magnet on the back if you want to put it on your refrigerator, or it has little felt feet on there to stand up. Next item here, this is also a, I think this is, oh maybe it's not. It says Designer's Collection. I thought it said Precious Moments. Treasures of the Heart, fine hand-painted bisque porcelain from USA, Cleveland, Ohio. Friendship is a special kind of love, is what the front of it says here. Sweet little bisque porcelain trinket dish. There's the back there. Very cute, $3. Again with the trinket boxes, and you know I have an affinity for trinket boxes. These ones I would really price much more, but we need some $3 items today. So this particular one right here is dated 1999. Okay. And it is a little heart-shaped trinket box. Very sweet. It would be great. It looks, and it's in perfect condition too. It would be really cool to put a little vintage present in there, or a modern day present in a vintage box. And then I'm going to assume that this one is also from 1999. I don't know if that's the case or not, but it appears very much like the other one here. And this one is in its box. Has a rose pattern to it here. Same deal as the red one, $3 each. Then we have this, which is an old school Whitman's sampler tin. It's a larger one here too. This has a lot more wear on it. I'm not sure of the date of this. I'm going to guess by it had treats in it at one time. I'm going to guess by this coded number that it's from 1996, but I'm not. Oh, here I am opening it when it's hinged like this. So this is when it's hinged. Now this one does have, rust spots and wear that you're going to see along the outside of it here. Okay, but as you can see, the inside of it is nice and clean for the most part. Around the hinges, of course, not as much, but. Whitman sampler tin, $3. The next item here. So this is from England here. It says Cloverleaf Melamine Kitchen Board. And it's a chopping board. And it says Family Butcher, Purveyors of Game. So it's a little butcher shop chopping board here. Okay? That's how big it is. Bigger than my head. Okay? It's an old school one, although I don't know when the actual date of it is. It's going to need cleaned up. It's been sitting in someone's box here for a while. And this is what the back of it looks like here. You can see how the maker's mark pattern all around it there. $3. And then we have this one also, which is also from England. This is, you could use this as a hot plate. It is a corked back disc here, wood disc, or maybe it's melamine. It probably is melamine. And it says Rainbow Lorikeet. And that's the birds that are on the front, the Rainbow Lorikeet. And the back of it has a stamp on it that says Pimpernel, made in England. Pimpernel, Pimpernel, made in England. And there you go. Lorikeets. And we have 3 more items to show you here today. There is a vintage basket from the Philippines. Handmade in the Philippines, vintage basket. 2 handles on it here, nice size. If you collect baskets, this is a pretty cool one. It's in pretty good shape. It has a couple of little loose pieces here like that, but nothing that you couldn't either just snip or glue. It's up to you. $3. And this one here, this looks like a soapstone. Okay, so here it is. So this is the face of Christ, and it is backed here. It has a little bit that tells you about what that means here. On the front of it, it has the Psalm 105:4, seek the Lord and his strength, seek his face continually. And it looks like it says 1986. I can't see what the maker's mark next to it says, but at the bottom here, which is going to be hard for you to see, right there it does say 1986. It's a thick soapstone here. It's going to be $3. And lastly, last item is this adorable little, I'm assuming that this is also for your tea bags here. This is a Left in China piece here, which of course made in Japan. And it has this paper label on the back. Left in China. Looks like a pear. Little dish for your tea bags. Okay? And that's what I have to show you right now. I'll talk to you all later. Have a great day. Bye.
My doggy was so good, wasn't he? My doggy was so good. He deserved extra cute treats and kisses. He was so good.